The great silver shockwave. Is it about to be a good week next week for silver, especially for silver? Could be for gold too. We're going to dive into all of this. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there. Thank you for all you folks saying happy Thanksgiving to me. Wish everybody else a happy Thanksgiving. And I talked to one of my moderators. The mother is 87 years old as of yesterday. She's very grateful for all the happy birthday wishes that you folks have provided Miss Jan from Ohio. It's pretty cool. You know, we all can connect together wherever we are in the world. It's pretty cool that we can connect this way with a small group of people. Remember, we do giveaways on this channel. We got a big giveaway at 10,000 subscribers. We're just over 9,200 subscribers right now. Let's see how fast we can get this channel up over 10,000 subscribers. I really want to do this giveaway. I really like to do it before Christmas, but I don't know if we're going to get it in time. Just need some help. If you're not yet subscribed, make sure you share it. Make sure you give the thumbs up, because that really helps the views go to more and more people. Put stop the melt in the comment section. That will make it YouTube push it out even more on these videos. Let's get into it. What do I mean by the silver shockwave? Yeah, I've been talking about the big moves coming. Do I know that for sure? No. But look, we got a huge delivery month in December. Contracts end tomorrow, my friends. I've said last week, the week before, watch out for the last week in November. We've had a pretty good gosh darn last week here in November. We're holding $53 through Thanksgiving here. Didn't expect a lot of changes today, but tonight, when the market reopens tonight at 6 p.m. here on the East, overseas, we're going to have to keep our eyes on it. When you're out there doing your shopping tomorrow, your Black Friday shopping, I urge people to keep an eye on the markets. Because tomorrow could be something we have not seen. I don't know this for sure. We're ready at the shop. You know, we have already made the decision. If we see the market really started ticking up tomorrow, we're going to be open from 12 to 5. We're going to open a little bit later. We normally take Black Fridays off. But if we need to go in, we will go in. And I urge people, it's not the time to panic. Okay, even if we do see a big surge up, continue to cost average. I'm sure we will see people coming to sell. For gains, what? For gains in the dollar? We know the dollar's losing value. Be very cautious of people saying, oh, take profits. For dollars? Take profits elsewhere, my friends. Put it towards another asset. This is not your financial advice channel. I can't tell you what to do. But I've seen so many times people come in and they buy too much. They come and sell too fast when they really don't need to sell. It's not about the cash, my friends. It's about what else you can get for your silver, gold, platinum, and copper. If you got a plan for it, you need the cash. If you absolutely need the cash right now, I understand. Heed this warning, my friends. It's not about the cash anymore. If you're gonna go sell silver and gold and stick the cash in the bank and don't have any other plans with it, that's the worst move, in my opinion, anybody could make right now. Cash is losing value. Why would you want to sell it for cash, sit in the bank, and let it lose more value? It makes no sense. I know there's a lot of smart people on this channel. There's a lot of people just getting into stacking. There's a lot of people believe, maybe their spouse, maybe their family members, believe that we're crazy, that we will spend $60 on a silver eagle. Okay? And we might get looked at cross-eyed. They might say a few choice words to us. I don't care what they say to us. If they think we're crazy, maybe they call us other few choice names. And I'm trying to keep it clean for YouTube. It's okay. But when the shockwave comes, when the shockwaves comes, and they come start talking about silver and gold, maybe you should ask them, well, why didn't you listen to me when silver was 25 bucks an ounce? Or 20 bucks an ounce? Or $18 an ounce? Or $33 an ounce? Or why didn't you listen to me when gold was half the price? Do we realize how much gains we've done with silver this year? How much gains we have done in dollar terms with gold this year? We've done quite well in dollar terms. But if you take inflation out of it, you look at prices where they were prices on everyday goods we buy every single day, all it's really done is kept up. For the most part. Maybe silver is outperforming a little bit right now. I don't think it is. I think silver's got a long way to run here. I do believe in triple-digit silver. How soon is that going to be? My friends, I can't tell you that. Today is Thanksgiving, as we all know. You know, you stop and think of when you bought your, well, I don't want to say bought. I say when you converted into silver and gold just a few years ago. Maybe earlier this year. And we're sitting and thinking, and we go back and look at our receipts of what we paid for it back then. Now, these two boxes, the one behind the Pimbex sign, is full of germanium and buzz. I got 10 here. There's another 10 in this box right here that I didn't pull out, but I will show you. There's another 10 here. I paid about $620 a box. Back when silver was a lot cheaper. And you sit here, and we sit here today, and you look at your stacks, what you bought. Again, here I go saying you bought it. No, you converted it. And we sit here and look. And we look at the silver price today. And we're like, holy cow. We might see a few other few words. I've done good for myself. And that's what we got to be grateful for. You've done good. But this is just getting started, my friends. They're trying to suppress silver. This is trying to suppress gold. Remember, London don't have it. People always start and call. I got an email. People always start and call for delivery. Watch out for December. And this is going to be the month that people are really going to get caught off guard because they're going to be too busy doing the holiday shopping. Starting tomorrow. Maybe you've done all your holiday shopping already. If you've done all your holiday shopping already, congratulations. Congratulations. But many of us are just getting started tomorrow. Or maybe tonight. And this is where they're really going to let the price go, I do believe. It's not trying to tell you to go buy anything. Go buy silver and gold. You got to stack within your means. And watch out for the price tomorrow. We could see a very good uptick tomorrow. You know, we could go back to 54. We could hit 55 tomorrow. We could even hit $56 silver tomorrow. It's not out of the question. I'm not claiming, before anybody says anything, I'm not claiming it's going to do that. But we got to keep an eye on, especially tomorrow, Sunday night. And we could see some fireworks early for the New Year's. Who knows what's going to happen? You folks know I like to stack a little bit of everything. I'll show you this one coin. Got this one coin on eBay. I don't remember exactly when I got this. I'm sure most people have not seen this one. It's from Tokalu. Nice looking coin in the case in MS69. Got the queen on the back. With, I don't know if you can see that, but in the queen on the bottom right, it looks like little musical symbols. Okay? I'm sure the camera's not picking up too good. but got the queen on it. Nice looking coin. I got this coin roughly around 45 bucks. Yeah, I overpaid a little bit. I offered this to somebody else. Somebody else didn't want this coin, because it's got that little toning on the top. That's how NGC actually graded this coin. You pull up, you scan that barcode. With NGC, it shows a picture. This is the same exact coin was graded. I believe the mintage numbers in the graded ones, what NGC was graded already, it was not that many. It was like 9 coins. Maybe there's more now. So after I told this lady, I'm going to keep the coin then, she wanted one. I said, well, you're going to be finding like a needle in a haystack. Well, I kid you not, about 3-4 weeks later, I found another one. And this one was 98, as you can see on, it's 98, 93, I'm sorry, I can't even read today, 93 on the serial number at the end. Well, hers read 97. Hers was about $10 more. She got it. I shipped it to her. She's happy with it. Better condition than my mind, because hers didn't have that little toning on top. And you can barely see it, but I can see it. Maybe the camera's not picking up too good on top. Right about there, you can see a little brown toning. Not a big deal. It's like trying to find a needle in a haystack. I like rare stuff. Now, did the person know that it was really rare? I don't know. Did the other person know that I bought it from? Know it was rare? I urge people, they have graded coins, especially from NGC. PCGS. PGCS, whatever the heck it's called. Do your due diligence, my friends. Download these apps. They will tell you what the coin is worth. Not all of them. Not all of them. But, you know, it gives you a guide. It's just like the red book or the blue books. It's a guide. The prices are not set in stone. Not at all. No, I love my graded coins. And I tell you, I think the best company out there for graded coins is, you know, PCGS or NGC. I think those are the 2 top grading companies in my book. I got them both. Okay? I like NGC a little bit better. In my opinion, I think they do a better job. That's just my opinion. Not taken away from the other ones at all. I don't have any Annex graded coins. I don't have any other graded coins from any other grading services. I don't trust them. That's just me, personally, once again. My opinion. Only. Not knocking them at all. Because Annex does do a pretty good... Annex is probably the 3rd one in line. To be all fair, those are the top 3. Anything else, I just don't trust. And again, my personal opinion, not giving these other companies a bad name. That's not what I'm trying to do here. But when it comes push to shove, those are the 2 companies that I like. PCGS, NGC, top 2, right there. I own only these 2 companies, and I will probably always only will own, personally, these 2 companies for graded coins. Be careful out there, my friends. There's still fake coins in graded condition. Be careful on eBay. Be careful on Etsy. Be careful on whatnot. Because people from overseas do a very good job of trying to fake these too. Look for the holograms on them. The holograms on them. You can see it changes. Make sure your coins are secured tight. Look for the security features on the holograms. Look for no glue residue on the cases that maybe has been resealed. And NGC, the newer cases, after triangles. That's just another security feature right there on the NGC cases. Now, not all NGC cases have them, especially the older coins, because that's a new security feature they just recently added a few years ago. More than a few years ago. I don't remember the year they actually did that. But like if you get like 2005s that were graded, you're not going to see that type of security feature on that. Now, if you get a newer 2005, you send it in, they're going to put it in a newer holder, of course. Check out channel sponsor Pimbex right now, my friends. We got a Black Friday sale going on. They have $50 face or $100 face of 40% silver halves. They're a little under melt. Right now. This deal will hold until this Sunday. Don't wait on your 40% this, my friends. It's hard, very hard to come up with deals right now. With the trying to source this stuff, trying to find product, and trying to get enough to do a deal. It is very hard to get stuff sourced. So I asked Michael, I said, can we do the 40%ers? He said, absolutely. We got enough of those in stock, but we can try to blow some of these out under melt. Don't wait, my friends. And I'm urging people. No, if you can't afford $50 face, $100 face right now, I understand that. I urge people. Get a couple rolls at least in your stack. Work on a roll this year. Start it this year. Get a couple at a time, and that's all you can afford to do. Because it might be the only, when we get into a barterable situation, that might be the only coin you need to barter with. You don't want to give up more silver. You don't want to give up more gold than you have to. These may just save the transaction right there, and you get what you need for you and your family. Look, I said it this morning's video. 40% silver, 60% copper. The two metals the U.S. government just put on the strategic metals list. You get both metals here. You get 40% silver, you get 60% copper. If you can afford a $50 face bag, you can get a $100 face bag. I highly recommend to check out channel sponsor Pimbex this week. Before the end of Sunday. Let them know that Crazy Coin Shop Chris sent you. If you're going to go back, email them with your order number and say Crazy Coin Shop Chris sent me. I appreciate it. I don't make a commission off your sale. But let them know so we can have bigger giveaways on this channel. That's all that's for. Pick up your 40% silver Canley silver half dollars from channel sponsor Pimbex. Thank you. Michael and Brian, the two brothers that own Pimbex. Thank you for sponsoring this channel. Thank you for you all, because it's not possible without the subscribers and the viewers. And I hope you all become subscribers right now. Do you want to win the big giveaway? You want to win the weekly giveaways? You got to be subscribed. You must be subscribed. It's free to do so. Keep stacking as you can, my friends. Don't panic. Please, please, please take this warning to heart. If we do see a rise and a big jump, there's no need to panic. Because most likely we're going to see a little bit of a pullback. We might see it go up a little bit more. We might see a little bit more of a pullback. We're going to start getting used to these numbers in the 50s, my friends. $50 silver. How soon are we going to get to 60? How many more people is that going to wake up? And how many more people are going to say, I can't believe I waited this long? The $17 days of silver, I believe, that ship has sailed. It's probably broken down somewhere in the middle of the sea right now. That ship ain't coming back, my friends. $25 silver ship, that sailed. $30 silver ship, that sailed. $40 crew, that sailed. $45, I think that's gone too. Could we get back to 50? Yeah, we could. That shit might come back around. Don't go out there in a rush and sell if you don't need to. It's not about making a profit here in dollars. That's what they're going to try to do. That's what this government is going to try to do, is take our silver as cheap as possible, scare the heck out of us. Oh, we just hit $60 silver. We just hit $4,800 gold. And whammo, it's never going to come back. Gold and silver and keep going to rise, and the dollar's going to keep on falling. And that's how people are afraid of confiscation. That ain't going to happen. There's too many more people here with now than we did back then when they did it the first time. There's too many people, let's call them special tools. The special tools. And people are not going to put up with it this time around. We're going to protect our real money with silver and gold, platinum, copper. We need to keep stacking as much as we can. They don't want to tell you it. Well, there's a handful of us on YouTube are telling you this. Keep stacking as you can. Keep stacking, my friends. We don't know what's going to happen. But when the dollar feels you have XYZ in the bank and your dollars are worthless, like my good friend Annie Oakley says, there's a story out there from another country. Guy had a wheelbarrow full of cash going to get a loaf of bread. He walks away for a minute. The money was sitting on the ground, but the wheelbarrow was gone. The wheelbarrow had more value than the cash in the wheelbarrow. They didn't want the cash. They stole the wheelbarrow. Imagine that one. That can happen here in America too. Be careful with your cash in the banks, my friends. I will give you an update as soon as I find out what the heck happened with my bank. I'm still going to push the issue. I don't care if I got the money back. I want answers of what happened. And I'm going to demand answers from my bank, or from my grandmother's bank, I should say, what the heck happened. Because I don't buy this manager one bit, not one iota bit, that he did 2 hand counts, 2 machine counts. At the end of the day, his crew found it. I think we got some trickery going on. I think we got a Houdini game going on. Maybe he's a Houdini. Maybe he got caught and realized that, my grandma was not playing around. And she went back the second time. And maybe he had to find a way to get that $100 back in the drawer. A bank manager. 2 machine counts. 2 hand counts. He couldn't find it. And all of a sudden his team found it. Well, I don't think the bank manager knows how to count cash. I don't believe that machine messed up twice. I don't believe that machine messed up once. Can I buy 1 hand count mistake the first time? Absolutely. Do I buy a second hand count mistake? He's supposed to be the bank manager. I don't buy it. I think there's some trickery going on. I think he pulled a Houdini stunt. It vanished and all of a sudden it came back. Cameras will tell the truth. What happened? And if something like this happens to you, my friends, and you happen to get your money back, you want answers. You want answers. Because that's your money. They want us to go away. Oh, we give you your money back. It's not a big deal. Yeah, it is a big deal. Because what the heck happened? What the heck happened? That's what I would like to know. I'll keep you folks updated on that as we move forward with that. And I hope my good friend Annie Oakley, check her channel out. I hope Annie Oakley gets her money back, along with her husband. I'll put her link to her latest video in the comment section below. Please check Annie Oakley out. Just go to the comment section, look at my comment, read the comment, hit more, because it's probably going to be, you're going to have to hit the more button. Bring up the whole comment that I made. I'll put it right at the bottom of the comment section with her link to her latest video. You can subscribe right then and there to her. Let her know that Crazy Coin Shop Chris sent you. Wish her a happy Thanksgiving. Let's keep fighting for Annie Oakley and her husband to get their $4,300 back. Because what's going on in this banking system, it's not good, my friends. It's not good. Don't let the bank steal from you. I hope you all have the rest of your nice Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Thank you for all the nice wishes to help my grandmother get her money back and support. You folks see it. You folks know there's something going on at the banks. We got to stick together. We're a team on this channel. Come join Stop the Melt team. Stop the Melt campaign. Come join the home team. Because I'm your original creator of Stop the Melt. Coin Shop Chris is out. Happy Thanksgiving to all. We will see you tomorrow.